think we're good there. Oh my god, did you guys hear that? You see what I'm talking about? About these like random ass explosions and shit? Did you guys hear that? Holy crap.
All right, dude. Yeah, let's get out of here. We tried, bro. I'm sorry. We tried our best. Yeah, when this tree falls, it's over. I'm sorry, bro. Gotta get out of here. Oh, shit. Holy shit.
This is what we're doing today.
Actively shutting off the gas to these homes.
Listen to this. Oh my god, it stinks. Watch
Fucking
yourself.
electrical wires everywhere and shit.
Watch yourself. Come off. There you go. Nice. Nicely done.
Dozens of these gas
Look at this.
leaks have shut off today.
Wow.
The house was built by my mother and father in 1960, and I lived here my whole life, so there's a lot of memories here, and I think I owed it to them as well to try my best to save it. Some things in life are worth fighting for. I mean, if I were to lose this house, it would be very difficult to afford to be able to build a new house, to pay the enormous property taxes they have here. What would I do? When I was out here hosing the house down and getting ready, and when the houses started to burn, I didn't see one single fire truck out here at all. Zero. If they had some fire trucks, just put a squirt here, a squirt there, and kept an eye on things, all these houses would be here now. I'm telling you right now, I saw it with my own eyeballs. All these houses. The houses behind me, they're all gone. They started with one little spark, one little small fire. They just squirted those out, had a few people out there. They'd all be here now. I did what I needed to do. I did what I wanted to do. I did what I thought I could do, and that's what I did.
Urgently call for the immediate recall of Mayor Karen Bass due to her gross mismanagement and failure to effectively respond to the devastating 2020 fires. In the wake of these catastrophic fires, our city has been left in crisis. Water supplies have been severely strained. Billions of taxpayer dollars have been misallocated or left unaccounted for, and countless lives have been lost. Families have been displaced, homes destroyed, livelihoods shattered, yet Mayor Bass has been absent from the front lines, choosing to travel abroad while her constituents suffer. Despite the tireless efforts of our first responders, the city has been woefully unprepared to ensure the safety and well-being of its residents. Basic resources such as water and emergency services have been inadequate, and leadership has been nowhere to be found when it was needed most. We demand the immediate resignation of Mayor Karen Bass due to her failure to lead during this unprecedented crisis. It goes on. I'm signing the petition right now during the commercial break, and let's put a link on our website for it, because I think everybody, it's not only for residents of
This is a real text that I just received from a friend of mine about the fires. I'm not going to cry because I got torn apart for my last TikTok video where I cried about my house maybe burning down. I'll spare you. She's on a plane, and I said, do you want me to go to your house and get stuff out? Like things that you can't replace. I'll go right now, even though the area is evacuated. She wrote back, you can't get in. Topanga's barricaded. The back way we use is being guarded by fire trucks now because some of the neighbors caught a guy setting more fires on the back of our hill. They chased him away. They called 911. I think they caught the guy recently in Woodland Hills trying to put gasoline in sewers. It's happening all over. Okay, happy to talk about climate change. I'm not a scientist, so I don't understand enough about it to weigh in. I think this is also a mental illness crisis. And what do you say, oft? What do you say, unalived? When someone unalives someone, I'm the first person to go, I'd like to hear their side of the story. I'm sure they should be in jail, but like, I just want to hear their side of the story. Arsonists. I don't need to hear your side of the story. Your story sucks.
The strange boom noises from Los Angeles are now being heard nationwide. People from Florida, Utah, Nebraska, Idaho are now reporting the same noises.
Captured the blast.
Is your city getting strange boom noises that can't be explained?
This man's walking around and he sees a part of a liquefied, now solidified, melted metal action from this car. Many people are already going to be thinking that would be a pretty hot fire, which it would be. So there must be a forest right nearby that's burnt. Oh, not really. Now, in this book, Where Did the Towers Go? There was a parking lot, and it was, they called the Toasted Car Park, because almost every single car in this parking lot got toasted. And it was near the towers, makes you wonder. But the strange thing is that you'd have images like this, where the outside of the car is toasted, the paint is melted off, but inside plastic and vinyl still is intact. Same thing with this, toasted exterior, but unburnt upholstery, unburnt seatbelt, plastic molding. And it's all about the strangeness of what happened to some of these cars on 9/11. Makes you wonder.
I thought you meant
This is extremely serious. Last night we saw this fire push north, and a lot of people in the Encino area were worried, and they were forced to evacuate, and they actually were set in a mood to get ready to go. Now we've seen a change in this fire where now it's directing south in Mandeville Canyon and now threatening the community of Brentwood. You can see how dangerously close these flames are to Brentwood now, and actually the fire department are set up in these neighborhoods to do structure protection. So they knew it was coming. There was mandatory evacuations in this area. We just hope everybody heeded those evacuation warnings. And one thing I could say is, compared to Tuesday, what we're seeing today is a lot different situation because we're luckily not fueled by 80 to 100 mile per hour winds.
The Vatican?
Yeah.
It was built on ancient pagan temples?
Look, every basilica, every church in Rome, beneath them you'll find pagan temples. And not just any temples, Mithric temples. Now let me blow your mind. According to the stories, Mithras, this ancient god, was born on December 25th, performed miracles, had 12 apostles, and rose from the dead after 3 days. Sound familiar? That's centuries before Christ. Mithraism was dark, secretive. They'd slaughter bulls, drink the blood. It was visceral, primal. Christianity came along and polished it, then called the Mithraism story an allegory. And the Vatican? It's literally built on those ancient sites. It's not just symbolic. Some believe they were absorbing the energy, the power of those places, ley lines, earth energies. These were sacred sites long before the Vatican co-opted them. And let's not ignore the whispers. For centuries, people, priests even, have hinted at rituals, dark ones, still happening in secret. Why would the Vatican bury this history? Because it shatters the narrative. It exposes how they hijacked paganism and repackaged it. Beneath all that gold and marble, there's a much darker story, one they don't want you to know.
This is just a theory, not a fact.